I actually just shut down the website. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Desiree, mom of 3, and the owner and maker behind The Handmade Mom. So before we get into this week's video, I wanted to show you guys my hair. I changed it up and I really like how it turned out. I have never done anything like this. I think I've colored my hair maybe a handful of times in my life, but I've always done, you know, regular natural colors, never anything fun like this. I feel like updating my hair is kind of making me want to update other things with my business. So with that, we're going to be updating my Shopify store. I haven't done anything to the website since probably like Christmas time, and it's in need of like an update pretty badly. So we are going to be doing that this week. I am feeling motivated right now, but we'll see. I'm also feeling intimidated because I feel like updating my website is always a really daunting task. I actually just shut down the website. I just put a password on it so people cannot get to it. There's a little note that when you get to the website, it'll say, you know, we are currently closed right now for temporary updates or whatever. I don't remember exactly what I put on there, but it does have that. I don't really have like a plan or a idea in my head of what I want the website to look like. Right now we're looking on Pinterest to find some inspiration, some ideas, and then we'll probably head over into Canva and start playing around in there to see what I can come up with for pieces of my website. So we are checking in. It has actually been a few days since the last time we worked on the website, really. I didn't get too far. I started to get overwhelmed and frustrated because I couldn't get some of the things to do what I was wanting it to do. So we took a pause. We took a few days off of working on the website. But now we are back. It is currently Saturday, June 8th, and we are back on working on the website. And I actually wanted to show you guys something that I figured out how to do. I don't know. I am not a website designer. I am not like any kind of expert at that. So I'm just figuring this out as I go. So I wanted these little like tiles that just said like bestsellers, gift ideas, new arrivals, things like that, right? Like, and then you could click on that and it would pop up, you know, the products page with, or a collections page with the different things for that category, right? And I couldn't figure out how to do it, but I figured it out. So I wanted to show you guys because I'm really excited. I am still inputting the last couple ones that I wanted to do on mine. So I wanted to show you guys that. just got too excited too quickly. Didn't work out exactly how I wanted to. I didn't want the little label with the button underneath it, but I couldn't get it to work. I think I just got too excited too quickly. My bad. But I still think it looks really nice. It still gets the same kind of concept achieved, so it'll work. This website's not going to be, 100% perfect. It's not going to have every exact little detail that I want, but we can make it work with what we can do. So if it requires a little button at the bottom, so be it. But I do like the way that it's looking so far. For like the overall website right now, I'm just kind of taking it step by step. I'm kind of starting on the home page and just kind of working my way down that page. Now we are, I think, almost done with the actual site. I mean, not the actual site, the front page, at least for now. We'll see. It'll probably have some more changes along the way. I do want to add a page for updates and things like that for events. Because the holiday season is coming and I will be doing some more markets when it comes time for that. I was watching another small business owner here on YouTube. Her name is Brenna M & Co. I have mentioned her before in I think another video. I don't remember which one. If I can remember, I will link it for you guys to go take a look at that. She got this idea from another small business that she follows, and I thought it was a really good idea, so I was going to give it a try and see what happens. So basically it's just a page on the website that has like a list of all of my upcoming markets, because I do have a couple that are already booked and ready to go for the fall time, so I can put those on there and have those out and you guys can see that. Of course, I'll still update everything on like Instagram, which is where I usually put all that information, but this is just another place to have it available. All right, so we are checking in is the next day, and I am actually starting on the website a little bit later than I was anticipating. It's currently about 11, just turned 11 p.m. And I was in here probably a couple of hours ago, but I've been working on some research for markets and different vendor events that I want to try and do for the end of the year. I'm trying to do some larger events, so those require me to look into them, make the decision, and apply for them around now, which is summertime. I currently have 2 that are officially scheduled, and so I am working to try to fill in the rest of my market schedule. But I also have to keep in mind Lala's cheerleading competition schedule, because that will be starting towards the end of the year as well. So just trying to make sure I can get into the markets that I want to get into, or at least be able to apply for them, and then also not conflict with Lala's competition schedules. So it's a process. But I have some picked out. I'm really excited about the ones that I found, and I'm probably just going to talk with my husband about them and just kind of go through the pros and cons and all the things about them and decide which ones I want to apply for. So really excited about that. But that's been taking up a lot of my time because those applications are about to open here pretty soon for some of them. So gotta make that decision. But we are going to take a pause on that, and we're going to start working on the website. I think for tonight, my goal is to try to at least finish the homepage, because I only had a couple of small sections left to do. All right, so it's the next day. We are checking in. It is actually in the middle of the day, nap time. So we are trying to finish up. I almost finished up the homepage yesterday, but I ended up not finishing it because I fell asleep while I was working. So we just went to bed. But I finished up the last little bit now, and I'm going to show you guys where we are at. This may not be the 100% finished homepage, but I really like how it's looking so far compared to where it was before. So I will show you guys what that looks like now, and then I think we're going to work on probably the contact page, because I don't think that's going to take too long. I don't know how much longer I have before the kids wake up, so probably the contact page and then maybe the about section. So that's the plan, but let me show you what the front page is looking like now. Okay, so this is just like the preview of the website. So we updated the logo, I made it a little bit smaller, and then I've actually taken off, I used to have these like little frilly bits on the end of the logo, took that off. I haven't done anything with these because I don't know if I'm gonna have any new like categories or sections, but this is the banner, the front banner. Here are those tiles. I haven't put anything in the collections yet, but those are set and ready to go. My top picks, which these will be updated once I do all the product updates. Then I will come back and I will update these ones, but like that. And then these are a couple of reviews that I have, although I did also download an extension for reviews, so that will be, updated as I get reviews. Here is a new Meet the Maker with an updated photo. The last one I had, the babies were still like infants. So there's that. And then the email sign up. And follow us on social media, where I have both Instagram and YouTube links. So I really like how it's looking so far. All right, so we are checking in for the evening. It's about 10:15 and we are about to get started on the website again. So I actually did get to finish up the homepage earlier during nap time, and then I finished, I think it was the contact and the about pages. I finished those ones, but I was going into do the FAQs next, and then I was looking at the shipping and returns to try to decide which one I wanted to do next, but for some reason it looked exactly the same as the about section, and I'm not sure why that is. When I go into the system and look at what's connected to what pages, it shows that it's the correct things that are linked together. So I'm not sure why, but anytime I made an adjustment on the About Me page, it would reflect on the other two pages. And then I tried making an adjustment on one of the other two pages and it reflected on the other two pages. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. I really don't know how to solve it. So I think I'm just gonna scratch those two pages and then just start from ground zero basically. Now we just have the FAQs and the shipping and returns, and then that's gonna be it for, and then I wanna add in that page for my markets. Just kidding, there's one more. So I wanted to add in, so there's those two pages that are left that are currently there to work on, and then I wanted to add in the markets pages, and then I wanted to add in something for me to have my things that I've been in or on, if that makes sense. So I've been in a couple of podcasts interviews, and so I wanted to put those there. I've had a couple of online articles that were written about me, and then that gives me a place to put other times that I'm on maybe other podcasts or maybe some other YouTube channels, things like that. We figured it out. This time for real, not like the other one where I thought I had it and I didn't fully test it and then I got too excited. This one we actually did figure out. So if you are creating a Shopify store and you are having issues where your pages are like editing all the same. So for example, I had my about page, my FAQ page, and my shipping and return page are all basically the exact same page. And anytime I would edit something on one page, it was affecting the other two. So here's how you solve it. Just a good old Google search helped me figure this out. So I want to show you guys because I struggled with this. It took me such a long time because I worked on this for quite a bit of time during nap time. So I'm going to save you the time and show you how to do it. Okay, I just did a quick Google search and then I found this forum through Shopify where somebody had a similar issue, and then they kind of showed me how to fix it step by step. So, okay, let me show you here. So I fixed the FAQ page. So the About Me or the About THM section, right, is here. And then the shipping and returns I haven't fixed yet. So we're gonna use that example. So as you can see here, it is literally the same, okay? And I'm just gonna change this. This isn't the right banner for it. I haven't done that one yet, but we'll just put in something different so that way you can see it change. And then if we go back to the About section, this now has FAQ, right? So that is obviously incorrect. So let me save this. So you're gonna wanna go to home page, and apparently you need different templates for each one, which I didn't know that. So I had one template that was assigned to all three of those pages. So you click on this home page up top here, you're gonna come down to pages, click on that, and it'll show you. So it'll show you all the ones here. And you can see here, it says that my default page, which is the one that the About page is using, is assigned to 2 of my pages. So we need to change that. Everything else is assigned to 1. So you'll come down here, click create template. You'll name your template. So we're gonna name this one shipping and returns. We're gonna go based on the default page. So initially it won't look like anything is different. So if we come here, right, this is still the About page. The shipping and returns still looks the same, okay? Now, what you're gonna do is come back out, go over to your Pages tab here on the left, and then you're gonna have your page here that you created. This is my shipping and returns, and we're just gonna do a test here, and we're gonna hit over here the theme template. You're gonna hit shipping and returns, which is the one that we just created. So you'll click on that, save, and then I'm gonna actually just make sure that I have it correctly linked here too. So I'm gonna check my navigation and yep, shipping and returns. Okay, just wanted to check that. But now when you go into your store, so it's still gonna look the same because obviously we haven't edited anything, but if you come up to here and you look at your pages now, everything is assigned to one page, which is what you want. So now if I were to come here and change this, we'll just say this one. So now THM Top Picks and my About page is still About. So now we have 2 separate working pages. So that is how you do that. All right, y'all, so we have officially finished all of the main portions of the website. So the home page, the About section, the markets and events page that I wanted to add, FAQs, contact, features, all of that stuff. So those are done, ready to go. I might make some small tweaks here and there as I go and work on the product pages and then go back to check other things and see how that looks. But for the majority of it, it is done and ready to go. So I'm cold, I'm tired, and I'm ready to go to bed. So I think we're gonna call it for tonight, but I'm really pleased that we finally finished like the big bulk of it. Next up is gonna be tackling those product pages. Hey y'all, so it has been a few days since I last checked in with you guys. I think the last thing that I showed you guys was me finishing up the actual website itself, and then I just needed basically the products to update all of that, and then that would be good to go. So that's what we are doing tonight. I do still need to get some new product photos because I do have some new items that I have put in that were at my market but never made it to my website, so I don't have pictures of those things. But I'm trying to finish it like rather quickly because I am starting to apply for, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm starting to apply for markets for like the holiday time, but they want to have my website included in the application process. And obviously right now my website is closed, my website is down, and when I submit the application, I don't know if they review it right in that moment, or not right in the moment, but like, you know, shortly after they receive it, or if it's something that they review at a later time, like in bulk. So I don't want to send it and then not have my website done. So I'm trying to finish my website so that way I can submit these applications for these holiday markets. Friday evening, and it's actually pretty late into the evening. I've been working on the website, and we are officially done with all of the products and like inputting the details and all of that. We need to finish doing all the product photos, so I'm gonna do some in Canva, and I'm just gonna make them as mock-ups, which pretty much are going to be my glass cans. Then I have to do actual photos of some of the other things. That'll be something that I'm going to try to do tomorrow and see how that goes. Because once I get that done, then I think we are good to go. I'll do one last final check on the website and all of that, but I think we are gonna be done once we get to that point. So really exciting. I'm trying to get this finished and get this open and ready to go, so that way, again, like I said, I can apply to those markets. And really it's just a pressure I'm putting on myself. So that is where we were at. That is what we were looking at. So we are going to be going into Canva now and working on those mock-ups. I am super tired and I've been sitting here staring at this computer screen for quite a while now. It is about 1:15 a.m. and so I am ready to go to bed. But we are literally at the end, I think. I'm super duper excited about that. I have a few product photos I have to take, and it's actually not as many as I thought it was going to be. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 items that I have everything for. One of them I need to order so that way I make sure I have all of the colors, which are the hair clips. And then the scrunchies, I actually only have a few of those, which I was kind of worried because there's a lot of scrunchies, but I have pictures of most of the scrunchies. Funny enough, because at a market I don't even remember which one it was, I ended up having some downtime. So I literally went and was taking product photos of my scrunchies, and they looked really, really great. The lighting was good. I liked the way I set it up, and so it worked out perfectly. And it was for a lot of the scrunchies that I did not have photos of originally for the website. So that was really, really awesome. Pat on the back to my past self for doing that, because it really, really helped me out. Now let's go to bed, and then we will check in for the product photos. All right, the website is officially live, and I'm so excited. I think it looks really, really nice. It's clean, and it definitely fits the brand aesthetic. So super duper pleased with how that turned out. I'm hoping that I can keep up with it. I'm planning on putting in like a system that anytime I create a new product, I follow this and I can get it listed on the website in a timely manner, so I'm not so far behind. That's what happened this last time. Is basically I just put out a bunch of products at my markets and they never made it onto the website. So I was having to catch up with a lot of that. So we're going to try and do that, and I'm going to try my best to really, really stick with it, because I definitely don't want to be doing this again in a few months for the holiday time. If you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, entertaining, anything like that, give this video a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me out so much. Also, if you enjoy watching behind the scenes of running a small business, motherhood, and how those two come together, then be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you'll be notified anytime I upload my future videos. All right, and I think that's going to be it for this week. I will see y'all in the next one.